Alright, welcome everyone for another live stream. It's a beautiful day in the sun right now. Earlier I was kind of cold, but I'm in direct sun right now, so it's actually kind of very nice actually. So, how are we all doing? Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday, everyone. We get started about like 5-10 minutes. Last time I had my non-copyrighted music playing in the background from streams of melodies, no copyright, calm jazz music, background chill. Could actually show that off, so there's no problem with that. There's my non-copyrighted music on stream. Yep. Only you can hear it because I have mine turned off because I don't need to listen to my own music playing in the background. So first I would like to try to open up my browser and get it all set up. Let's just start with this here. All right. Now, where did my... Oh, that's definitely not what I wanted to do. Hold on. Yes, right here. That's the screen I'm looking for. Oh, yeah. What? Right. Oops. So, how are we all doing today? That's my intro there, so I can first thing I always like to do is to watch my own live stream. Make sure everything's working pretty good here. Alright, nice. Pretty good here. Alright, nice. Pretty good here. Alright, you can hear my live stream? I can't even hear the music in the background, to be honest. Okay, hold on. Music in the background fade out? I don't even hear it now. Take my microphone off for the moment. Don't know exactly why my music was muted, but it was. Don't know why that happened. Without further ado, why don't we not make any more mistakes this afternoon? So, I hope you guys are all doing good this afternoon. If you don't know who I am meteorologist Randy. My nickname is WXRG96. So, what a beautiful day in New England, huh? It's gonna only be cloudy and rainier the next 2 days, that's for sure. Then it's gonna get sharply cold on Monday and possibly Tuesday. We'll take a look at that. But we're gonna have sun today, obviously, and then we're gonna have clouds spilling in with probably showers late in the day Saturday. I don't think it's gonna be a rainy first half of the day Saturday. It's gonna be a rainy second half, and that rain pretty much goes in and out on Saturday night through Sunday morning. I'm pretty sure by Sunday it's just gonna be breezy, cloudy, maybe some isolated showers from back into the low, but the storm is pretty much gone Saturday night to Sunday morning. And then that storm is gone and it gets blustery and cold on Monday and possibly Tuesday. And then by the time we get to like Wednesday and Thursday, I think a warm front or a ridge starts building that may give us a few showers Wednesday and or Thursday. And then we have a next low pressure system which is very unorganized Friday, Saturday, something like that. I thought I was seeing there was going to be moisture coming in on Thursday night through Friday all the way into Saturday, but that's what we're going to talk about. First thing I'm going to do on this live stream is that I'm going to do the overview for the whole entire United States in the beginning, and then I'm going to concentrate in the Northeast after I first concentrate myself on like the whole United States, just in case there's viewers from other places around the world, around the United States, that wants to chat on my live stream. But I like to concentrate on the Northeast where I am because, you know, I like to forecast for myself. So without further ado, let's get started. This live stream is made possible by weather.cod.edu. That is mainly for the purposes of current conditions. Current conditions. Yes, because you got to start with your current conditions, and then tropical tidbits is my data. That's exactly not what I wanted to do. I don't want. Yes, hold on. You know what it is doing right now? It's formatting. Stop that. That's kind of annoying. If you ask me. So why is it doing that and it didn't do it over there? Sometimes technology is not for your benefit. Yeah. Hold on, I gotta fix this off stream here. Hold on. That's just a little bit of a headache here. Not gonna lie. Just trying to figure out why it's doing that. I gotta change the oh, right there. Trying to do a Word document on mobile is kind of very much of a pain. I'm not gonna lie. Because usually Word documents are very, very tedious to do with a pen and or a hold on. Learning on the fly. so where the hell? Hold on. You have to go through this list here. Of course, the font I'm looking for is all the way on the bottom. Where is it? I can't see it. There we go. Okay, hold on. Awesome. Okay, so that was a pain in the ass. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Well, if I was trying to say, I use tropical tidbits for my current conditions, and I use tropical tidbits for my data for forecasting. Larry Cohen, thank you for the site. I have these other sites that I can view if I needed it, but for the most part, for my mobile live streams, this is going to be fine enough, those two. That's a disclaimer that I love to do. Is that, you know, this is supposed to be strictly for fun and informational purposes only, because YouTube is social official information from weather.cod. If you trust me that much, then you can trust me if you know me very well, but for the most part, you know, I'm only doing this for fun and informational purposes because it is my passion. But if you want to take me seriously, it's up to you to take me seriously, is what I'm trying to say. If you want to be serious in the weather, you have people on TV. If you really want to go that route, that's why I put a disclaimer there. And also, I've been having almost about 10 years of experience now. I was gonna say about 10 years of experience now. It's pretty much almost April of 2014, so I'm gonna say about 10. I was originally Abundant Fun for my gaming content, but I merged my channel into the weather as well, so that's why it's merged. And without further ado, let's go on to the talk here. After I had to mess around with a Word document. I mean, I only did that because, you know, there's no viewers here. Okay, so the current conditions right now, it's a sunny, beautiful day out here in New England. Oh, well, pretty much anywhere in the Midwest and Southeast right now is getting a pretty big storm, as you can see from the loop right there. As you can see, that's our next storm system. It's going to be bringing in those high clouds into our region by tomorrow. So it's only the only sunny days today. And that's going to be our storm maker. It's going to blow up right on top of us. I think it's going to be what's going to happen. Let's take a look at the current radar loop as well as the satellite loop. There's the storm right there. It looks like it has some, wow. Looks like you have some serious rain down there in the southeast. You can see that. That's probably a form of some showers and thunderstorms, as you can see down there. It looks like it's in two pieces. You have that southern piece and that northern piece. It looks like it's very disorganized right now. But you probably can see the center of the low is probably somewhere in Oklahoma to Nebraska. Is that state right there in the middle? Well, it's all those clouds are right there. That's our next storm maker. And now that we know that that's our next storm maker, now we can progress in time right now. Let's take a look at tropical tidbits, right? The stream is not lagging, is it? Hold on now. And I had some allergy problems yesterday night and this morning, and oh my lord, I feel like even in the bright sun my vision is like double. Not particularly happy about that. Not particularly happy about that at all. So if we start on the current conditions, which we already did, let's progress further here. It looks like we have a little disorganized low pressure system. It looks like we have cold air coming down off the Rockies right there. As you can see all those blue isobars. I think they're called isotherms right there. They've got a big high pressure system in the Rockies over there pushing down cold air. It's interacting with the warm air and creating a low pressure system in the middle of the country. That's gonna mean business for us, that's for sure. We got high pressure giving us sunshine today, much needed. It looks like we have a low pressure system sliding around the Great Lakes region there, but I think there's also a low pressure system down here in the south. So it's like two pieces of energy, a northern part of the storm and the southern part of the storm. And as you can see right there, that low seems to transfer right on top of us. There must be, oh yes, there's a low right here and a low right there, according to the GFS, as you can see. I think these two low pressure systems basically combined into one right on top of us. Hold on. Yep. Look at that thing growing strong right there at 985 millibars. That's going to be a windy, rainy storm Saturday night into Monday again. But obviously all the storms are exciting overnight when I'm sleeping. Like, really? Why can't there be a good storm like it was on December 18th when it was dead in the afternoon? And obviously I was working and had to miss most of it. I had to basically get myself outside of working a few 15 minutes here and there, not to get in trouble. But it looks like most of this storm is going to be centralized overnight, unfortunately. It looks like we're going to miss most of the action out of that. As far as I know, I think places in the mountains in Vermont and New Hampshire might be getting 12 inches of snow out of that storm. But not for us in Massachusetts. It's going to be obviously too warm. As you can see, look at those isobars right there being very, very, very tight. Not a good day on Sunday. Sunday into Monday is going to be rather cold and windy on the back end of that storm there. See how they are still tight on even Tuesday morning right there? Yes, it's going to be breezy on Sunday, Monday, and or possibly Tuesday. Finally, high pressure seems to bring it down, and it becomes a lot calmer on Wednesday. And it looks like from these isotherms, it looks like warm air is kind of building back into our region by the time we get to Thursday. This is what I was talking about in the beginning. I think we're going to have moisture in here Thursday into Friday, as you can see right here. It's going to spawn our next storm system, which is kind of disorganized right now, but it looks like it's going to skim us on Saturday. But we have to wait and see how that develops. Looks like a potential for another storm's moving by us. Looks like one piece of energy there, another piece of energy there. It looks like it's going to be maybe an active weekend again. And look at this cold air coming down in March 18th right there. Winter's not over yet. I hope you didn't put your winter coats away because you're probably going to need it. It's gonna finally say spring on the calendar, but it's definitely not gonna feel like it. Look at that cold air plunging down. I think I was been seeing that for the last week. And I'm just theoretically looking at the GFS model. This is going so far out. It's just basically playing right now, which I basically do every single day. Looking at these models, I just basically go through them and see what I can find. But this is all just fun. Oh, look at this piece of energy right here. No wonder why they call March Madness in basketball, because, you know, right now summer and winter is trying to battle for dominance right now, and this is exactly what I'm seeing in March right now. The cold air is not giving up because winter didn't really do much for us this year. I was thinking that we were going to get plummeted by snow this year, but the only big storm that I saw was January 6th and 7th, which gave us 12 inches. Other than that, all the other storms didn't even give us double digits. It was a pathetic winter when I thought it was going to be a lot worse. And here, me sitting down in the sun getting baked by it right now. Well, obviously, I went for a walk just a little while ago and I was frozen because I'm not in the wind right now. So without further ado, I just showed you the general overview of the United States. I want to go right into the Northeast and talk a little bit more about the storm coming up on Saturday. When is the rain going to start? I think most of the day on Saturday is supposed to be dry. Okay, stop hitting that screen. As we get into Saturday, right? It's going to be dry. High pressure's in control. That storm hasn't really blown up yet. Looks like most of the daytime on Friday we might escape being dry, so that's not too bad. The upper elevations in Vermont and New Hampshire and the blue is going to be cold enough to hold on to wet snow, but for most of the region it's going to be south sea, south wind, so we're going to get heavy rain. But it's only going to be a few hours here and there from, let's say, approximately, say, 4 a.m. all the way to like 8 a.m. So it could be like a 4-hour period, Saturday night to Sunday, that we get a heavy swap of rain, but it moves out of here really quickly. Then the wind is going to whip around the back end. I wouldn't be surprised to see mostly cloudy with raining and the snow showers behind the storm on Sunday. This storm may be lingering impacts on Monday as well because it's so strong. I wouldn't be surprised to maybe see some snow squalls in the back end of the storm, according to the NAM 12K on Monday. So even though the storm is going to be quick in and out on Saturday night into Sunday morning, it's going to be some major impacts for us on Sunday and Monday, even lingering into Tuesday, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be cold, really cold behind the low. Let's see the temperatures there. How warm it's going to be? Yeah, well, it looks like it may be only touching about low to mid 40s during the height of the storm, but I'm sure they're going to be crashing into, let's say, the mid 20s, lower 30s, but that wind is going to be howling, so it's going to be even colder than that. Let's see how windy it is. Oh boy. Let me give you a meteorology lesson. When you're looking at my, mean sea level pressure maps and stuff, the tighter these black lines are, which is the gradient in the pressure profile, the tighter they are, the windier they are, because that's how Mother compensates between large pressure gradients, is to crank up the wind. You know that from a hurricane. You should know that by now. See, that storm basically just cranks up right on top of us. Look at that wind in the back end right there. Whew. I would not want to be out on Monday afternoon with a 15 to 20 knot wind speed with temperatures, what? Oh, only 35 to 40 degrees. Oh, wow, that's going to feel below freezing on Monday. Wow, that's not a good day to be out. I thought today was cold going for a walk, but this is going to even be more nastier on Monday. Oh boy, that's not good at all. Not good. And that cold and windy conditions should be basically holding itself at least one more day on Tuesday. Tuesday is not as windy because high pressure is trying to build into our region. Okay, it looks like it may be a little bit warmer on Tuesday. Oh, look at that, 48 degrees. Not bad. Only one day of cold weather on Monday. It's not a bad trade-off. It's still kind of technically wintertime, right? You know, when I look at weather models, sometimes all the weather models have different biases on it, because when I was looking at the NAM 12K on Sunday, I thought it was only supposed to be up to like 40-45 degrees for a high, but this European model saying it's going to get up to 50, which some models are cold biased, some models are better than the others. It's kind of hard to pick and choose which model you want to use, because each model has their own, like, you know, own computer system, their own, you know, line of code and equations that they put in to be able to forecast weather. So basically, weather models are only a guidance that you're supposed to use. But when I do forecasting on my blog site, on my Facebook page, I basically use a blended perspective. I look at all the different models. I look at the ranges of possible temperatures. I basically use weather.us. For example, when I can't figure out what the high is supposed to be. Is it supposed to be 30 or is it supposed to be 50? On times like that, I want to see the ensemble averages, because I can't possibly say, okay, the high is going to be 50 degrees when one model says it's going to be 30 degrees. It's like, okay, there's a huge range there. I have no confidence now. So, for example, for like Sunday, for example, if I had to do forecasting here, I would look at the GFS, which is saying like low 40s in Worcester County. But if I go back to the European, right, the European is saying 45 to 50 degrees in spots. That's almost like a 10-degree difference. That doesn't help me. Then you look at the Canadian is saying like 43 to 50 degrees depending on where you are in Worcester County. So it's technically what I would say right now, high around 45 degrees, I would say, plus or minus a couple of degrees depending on where you are. At this point right here, I gotta kind of do a mean average right there. Let's take a look at the newest European AI model right now. The AI model is saying 40 to 45 degrees. That's a good average. So if I have to say the high temperature for, let's say, Worcester, I would say 45 degrees with a wind chill value probably down in the 30s because of the cold wind coming on the back end of the storm. So that's what I would say. So at this point right now, I would say that tomorrow is going to be mainly dry most of the day. I can't rule out maybe a stray shower afternoon time. Temperatures, I think, on Saturday. I actually didn't look at Saturday, for example. Saturday looks like it's going to be low 40s. Should be calm winds out of the southeast, east-southeast due to the high pressure system giving way to the storm. Saturday night into Sunday morning is heavy rain at times, possible flooding and stuff like that. Temperatures probably getting up to around 45 for a high during the night into the morning on Sunday. Sunday itself, temperatures should be crashing throughout the day. I don't think temperatures should be rising due to that wind, so I think that maybe the high is supposed to be steady during the morning to the afternoon. Then temperatures crash into the mid-20s to low 30s on Monday morning due to the wind. Monday itself is going to be a cold, breezy day with highs generally, I would think, in the mid to upper 30s. Yeah, something like that. Maybe if there's sunshine, we might boost into the 40s on Monday. Another cold, possibly cold night on Monday night. Oh, we're only around 32 degrees. Let's see if that's right. The Euro's saying it's a little colder, so I would say upper 20s, low 30s on Tuesday morning. Tuesday, it looks like it starts rebounding back up towards 50 degrees, probably because high pressure system. Yeah, it looks confident that Tuesday looks like it's going to be 45 to 50 degrees for a high, that's for sure. That looks nice. Now, why is it so warm all of a sudden? Because the cold air is probably retreating, that's for sure. There's that low bringing it down, but a ridge of high pressure is going to be bringing in that warm air again. That's why I probably see precipitation coming in on Thursday night, Friday. That's because the ridge is battling between that warm and cold air mass. Now this right here is a very unsettled pattern because it's not set in stone what's going to happen after, like, say, Wednesday. I do know that Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday look fairly certain what will happen. The low pressure system takes till like Monday night to Tuesday morning for it to really clear, and the impacts go further out to the Atlantic. High pressure system seems to build in